I love your cases, however, I can't get one. That's not a problem. Can you give me a free case? Sorry, we don't do that. Your business is so bad and your cases are trash. I'm gonna tell everyone your business is a scam. Part 2.
My husband and I were expecting our first daughter, and he suggested the name Tiffany, and I fell in love. When I asked what made him pick it, he said he saw it in a movie. I didn't think much of it, and so a couple weeks later, I called my sister-in-law to let her know we're going to name our daughter Tiffany. She was super surprised because she said she never wanted to name her child after her husband's high school girlfriend. I was really confused, but then she told me that they were together from sophomore year of high school to junior year of college. I knew he had a long-term relationship, but I never knew the girl's name. I told him I'm refusing to name my daughter after his ex-girlfriend, and he told me it's too late, I'm overreacting, and I can't change my mind since I'm only due in 5 more weeks. I basically cried to get as much information as I can when he finally told me that. She had contacted him because she was getting married and was having second thoughts. My husband admitted that talking to her made him realize he never stopped having feelings for her, but he loved me too. The reason he suggested the name was because he knew he couldn't leave me to be with her, so he wanted something to honor her with. My sister and I have always been mistaken as twins. I'm 19 and she's 16, but we have the same height, skin tone, and similar voice. She also has a habit of being a copycat, from the way I dress to hobbies, even piercings. I know it's cute if you look at it from the outside, but sometimes it gets annoying. Like, yeah, we are quite close too, but why does she always happen to pick up everything I pick up? One afternoon, I was tidying up some costumes in my college showroom and found a rather cute brown and pink wig. It looks like a mushroom. I put it on, think it looks rather funny, so I snapped a picture and posted it to my Instagram. I received a text from my sister asking if I really cut my hair. I didn't mention it was a wig. While I somewhat have a feeling that she might copy that too, I lied and replied, yes. Yes. I came home that weekend and lo and behold, my sister emerged with the same silly brown and pink bob cut, except this one is on her permanent hair. She was surprised that I arrived with my hair still long, then realized that I lied to her. She was furious that she had to cut that silly hairstyle because she thought I had it. Our parents think that it's a really bad joke and wanted me to cut my hair too to make it up to her. So am I the asshole for telling my sister I cut my hair when I really didn't? I met this guy on Tinder. Our relationship was progressing really fast, and after a few weeks of dating, I found out I was pregnant. We went to the hospital where they confirmed I was pregnant, but very early on. My boyfriend was furious. He said he didn't sign up for this, and he knew people who could quote-unquote get rid of it. I told him I'm going through with this, with or without him. I didn't speak to him for a couple days when he reached out saying he wants to be part of his child's life. He moved in immediately so that we could start saving money. The morning after he moved in, he made breakfast for me. I was extremely nauseous and not in the
My best friend's boyfriend starts DMing me on Instagram. He confesses that he had a crush on me when we were in college together, and I told him that I did too. Disclaimer, this is not my story time. From that day on, he would DM me every single day and we would just flirt back and forth. I started feeling really guilty and I told him one day I can't do this anymore. That's when he told me he also felt guilty and that the best thing was for us to stop talking, so we did. I was so sad. A few weeks passed by and my best friend asked me if she could have the apartment all to herself because she's planning a romantic dinner for him. I said yes, but I felt so jealous. I left the apartment because I realized that I was so in love with him. I went to the supermarket and ate a whole pack of Oreo cookies and went to the movies. I got a text message from my best friend asking me to come home immediately. My stomach sank.
My pet peeves with small business TikTok. 1. When someone uploads a story time of a really traumatic or serious event, and then small businesses start using it as the background sound to their packaging or creating videos because they know it gets views and watch time. Especially when they don't disclose that it's not their own story. 2. When a small business sells pre-made and handmade items but doesn't disclose which is which on their shop website. I've literally seen scrunchie makers sell Amazon scrunchies at the same price as their handmade ones. I feel like it devalues their own work too. 3rd and last, when small businesses rip off their customers with the shipping price. This is mainly for people that are shipping in the US from the US, but I see people listing like $15 shipping for a t-shirt on Depop that I know they just threw in a poly mailer and they're going to pay $4 to the post office to get to you. I hope no one got offended at this. It was just for fun and not targeted at anyone specifically, but it is stuff that I see really commonly.
This is why you should always trust your gut. In the 1970s, a young couple decided to go for a late-night hike in the woods. A couple minutes into their walk, and the man remembers thinking something's not right. He tells his girlfriend, but they just decide to ignore it and keep going, until he steps on something that felt really soft, like it was alive. Before he has a chance to see what he stepped on, they hear all this rustling in the bushes next to them and they bolt. Years later, that couple turns on the TV and a death row inmate who's about to be executed is being interviewed. And they ask him, was there ever a time that you were almost caught red-handed? He responded, yes, one time. I was in the woods and a couple walked through and the man actually stepped on the body of a girl I had just killed. I was hiding in the bushes just a few feet away. They didn't see me. That couple had run into...
Hi, I would like a refund. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Was there something wrong with your package? Yes, it doesn't taste how I thought it would. Wait, what doesn't taste like you thought it would? The lipstick. The lipstick is not edible. It's cosmetic. Well, you should advertise that then. I'm sorry, but I clearly sell cosmetics. Everything is labeled as such. Nothing is edible. I have to go to the hospital now. Who knows what you poisoned me with? Ma'am, how much of the lipstick did you ingest? Almost all of it until I realized there was no flavor. You advertise as strawberry. You ate the whole tube of lipstick. The site clearly states strawberry scented. Okay, well, can you send me another one to make up for the miscommunication? No.
USPS completely ruined this order. I shipped out her order at the end of April. She reached out last week to tell me that her tracking says that it's in transit, but it's arriving late, and I kindly asked her if she could wait a few more days. 7 days has passed and the package is still not delivered. I felt so bad. I made her a new one right away and I'm sending her a new package along with a gift. Thank you so much for being so sweet and understanding.
Small business story time. Hi. Love your products. Can I review them? Me, when you purchase from us, you will be able to leave reviews. Never hears from them again.
So yesterday, me and my wife were just chilling on the couch, and all of a sudden I get a text message from my neighbor John. So I opened the text message, and it was so disgusting, I wrote it down so I can read it to you guys. This is what it said. Hey Andreas, it's your neighbor John, and I've been feeling so guilty lately that I haven't been able to sleep, and I think it's time to confess. I've been helping myself to your wife when you're at work, probably more than you do. It's so incredible and so fun, and I haven't been able to contain myself. Sometimes it goes on for hours. I know it's no excuse, but I don't get any at my house. Anyway, I apologize and it won't happen again. So I read the message to my wife and I look at her and I go, you are a disgusting, cheating tramp. I never want to see you again in my life. I want a divorce, and you are nasty, you are grimy, you are disgusting. I don't want to see you again. So right before my wife went to speak, I get another text message from John.